Hello and welcome to the very local, the very picturesque Leyborne Lakes. I'm out with the camera doing some more photography this morning. I thought you could come out and join me on what is a lovely start to the day. So whilst I was driving here though, I thought to myself, Neil, landscape photography, it can be so unpredictable, can't it? You're out with the camera having a great day, but there's times where you really do have to expect nothing more than the unexpected. The theme with each of those images that I've just shared is timing. I could go back out to each of those locations, shoot the same composition each time, and I'll get different results. It's all about being in a spot at the right place at the right time. Take sunrise, for example. Each time I've come out to Leyborne Lakes, I've travelled out for sunrise, and each time I've got different results. This is a favoured spot of mine to stand for sunrise. The last time I remember I came out here, it was one of those days where I didn't think sunrise was going to happen, so I took my time, I didn't rush. In the end, I parked up, saw the light already appearing, and I was sprinting around trying to find the right shot, the right composition. This morning, sunrise isn't materialising. It's a bit grey, it's a bit cloudy. Perfect, really. It's better than having clear blue skies, isn't it? Just how I like it if I'm not going to get that dramatic light. However, there's a reason as to why I nearly always head out for sunrise, regardless of what the forecast says. You see, I've got a choice. I could stay home, not head out with the camera, in which case I've got a 0% chance of capturing a sunrise, beautiful morning light. Or I could head out with the camera on a day like this, where it says it's going to be cloudy. I might have a 1% chance of a sunrise. Of course, 1% is always better than 0%. And there's been times where I've gone out and I've had the luxury of being pleasantly surprised. It's all part of the unpredictability of landscape photography. That's why I always find it's best not to try and second guess what the conditions are going to be like. Just head out, see what happens, see what shots you can capture, because I sometimes find that the best shots are the ones that you least expect to come across. Take my recent trip out to London City Airport. I was shooting atop the pontoon bridge that morning because I wanted to try and get a sunrise shot facing Canary Wharf, with the sun reflecting off the buildings. That didn't happen because it was really foggy and I was prepared to move location. However, before I did so, I looked the opposite way. I looked back towards London City Airport, and through the fog, through the mist, there was this beautiful sunrise light, this beautiful colour breaking through, the type of sunrise that I really do love. whenever I get to enjoy it. Didn't expect it. And got off probably one of my favourite golden hour shots of the year to date. Like I say, didn't expect it. And those moments, they're just perfect really. You can't better them. Well, this is unexpected. One of the reasons why I came out to Leyborne Lakes this morning was to see if I could recapture one of my all-time favourite shots from this location. Well, I don't think I'd be able to recapture it because it was one of those moments where you blink and you miss it. It needed the right type of conditions. You see, I was standing here, I was sheltering from the rain, in fact. Rain that hadn't been forecast. The trouble is I don't like going out when it's raining. Not because I don't like getting wet, it's because my camera and my lenses, they're not weather sealed. So I don't want to damage my gear. So this rain turned up and I thought I'll shelter briefly from the downpour. And I'm standing here looking out over the lakes, and all of a sudden the rain stopped and this beautiful rainbow appeared behind the trees in the background. All I could do was go, quick, we've got to set the tripod up, get the shot, focus on nothing else other than capturing this one beautiful moment that had appeared. Like I say, it's all about being aware of the moment, being aware as well of what's around us. There's times where you can't help but be caught out. I got caught out that day by the rain. But it's so true, you've got to expect the unexpected, because with rain come other magical moments that are really worth capturing on occasion. Talking of rainbows, I'm reminded of when I went to the Isle of Wight a couple of years ago on a little bit of a holiday. I was out on the coast one evening with the camera. It had been drizzling, so it wasn't great. But I don't know, thinking about it, what made me do it. But I turned round, faced the other way from the sea stacks that I'd been shooting, and I could see this beautiful rainbow over the landscape behind me. So what do? You quickly readjust, corrected the tripod, worked out a quick composition, and yeah, you got this beautiful rainbow. All about being aware of your surroundings. But sometimes it comes down to a little bit of luck. I remember last year, I was out at Hothfield Heathlands, and then a week later I went to Leeds Castle, and on both occasions I got some lovely low-hanging mist across the landscape. Leeds Castle was absolutely stunning, it was beautiful. Had no idea it was going to be like that when I went out. I went out planning to shoot another sunrise. Instead got conditions that I really didn't expect, and like I say, those mornings like that, you can't beat them. You can't beat them when you go out thinking, okay, I want to capture this type of shot, and you end up coming away with something even better than what you'd originally hoped for. Hopefully this has been a topic that you've really been able to relate to whenever you're going out and doing some kind of photography yourself. However, I think this is where I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thank you so much for watching. Like I say, I hope this video has been useful for you. But for now, you take care. I hope to see you on the next one. But for now, from me to you, it's goodbye.